Welcome to the tale of a delicious adventure in a wonderful land. You can tell it will be delicious. Can't you smell already? Oh, how I love that gorgeous smell. You say, what's Wonka? You mean you don't know what Wonka is? Why, Wonka's chocolate, of course. Why, Willy Wonka himself makes the most amazing, the most fantastic, the most extraordinary chocolate maker the world has ever seen. Perhaps we'll even know what's been happening around here lately, because Mr. Willy Wonka makes the best chocolate in the whole wide world. Three of the great chocolate makers known as Mr. Ficklegarber, Mr. Proudnose, and Slugworth sent spies to discover Mr. Wonka's secrets.
Mr. Wonka didn't know what to do. He didn't know who the spies were, and if he continued to operate his factory, all his secrets might be stolen. So he did the only thing he could do. He sent all the workers home and closed the factory. You would think that that would be the end of Mr. Willy Wonka, but no, sir, not him. After months and months went by, the factory suddenly began operating again. But nobody knew who was running the place. Nobody ever went in, and nobody ever came out. Well, anyway, to get back to the story, soon there was a big article in the town's paper saying that Mr. Willy Wonka, in order to sell a lot of candy once again, was running a contest. Yes, sir, that's right, a contest. He had secretly wrapped a golden ticket under ordinary wrapping paper in 5 ordinary candy bars. The candy bars were said to be found anywhere, in any shop, in any street, in any town, in any country in the world, upon any counter where Wonka's candies are sold. The 5 winners were for Mr. Wonka's new factory and take home enough chocolate for the rest of their lives. Now that, my friends, is where our story begins. 4 of those tickets have already been found. Oh, by the way, would you like to meet them? Would you like to meet the 4 lucky people? All right, listen and watch carefully. I think they're here somewhere. Let's see, Augustus Gloop. Where are you, Augustus Gloop?
Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. I love chocolate. Food. I must eat all the time. This golden ticket is my meal ticket to eat and eat and eat. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate.
Well, friends, that was the first golden ticket finder, Augustus Gloop. Let's see now if the lucky girl who found her second golden ticket is here. Oh, Violet Bogart.
I'm a gum chewer, normally, but when I heard about this ticket things from Mr. Wonka's, I let out the gum and switched to candy bars in the hope of striking that lucky. I'm Rebecca Gum, of course. I just adore gum. I couldn't do without it. I munch on it all day long, except for a few minutes at mealtime, when I take it out and stick it behind my ear for safekeeping. To tell you the honest truth, I just simply wouldn't know what to do with that little wedge of gum to chew on it every second of the day. My mother says it's not ladylike to have a girl's jaws moving up and down as much as mine do at every second of the day. But if you ask me, I say her jaws are moving up and down almost as much as mine are from yelling at me all the time. Now, it may interest you to know that this piece of gum I'm working on at this very second is one I've been working on for 3 months solid. That's a record, that is. It's been the record held by my best friend Cornelia Prince Meadow, and was she ever mad? I chew it all day long, and at night I just stick it on the bedpost, and it's as good as ever in the morning. A bit hard at first, maybe.
Such a lucky girl. Isn't she wonderful? The third golden ticket was found by another lucky girl. Her name is Veruca Salt. Is Veruca here now?
Where's my golden ticket? I want my golden ticket. Oh yes, here it is. As soon as my father told me that, I simply had to have one of those golden tickets. As soon as I told my father I simply had to have one of those golden tickets, he went into town, bought up all the Wonka candy bars he could lay his hands on. Thousands of them. He must have bought 100,000 of them. He had every worker in the place yanking papers off those crazy candy bars, full speed ahead, from morning till night. But 3 days went by and we had no luck. Oh, it was terrible. I got more and more to say each day, and every time he would come home, I would yell at him, "Where's my golden ticket? I want my golden ticket." Then, suddenly, on the 4th day, a woman worker yelled, "I got it, a golden ticket." And my dad said, "Okay," and he rushed it home. And now I'm all smiles and we have a happy home once again.
Thank you, Ruba. Isn't she a lovely girl? Now, the 4th and last ticket was found by a boy named Mike TV. I wonder if Mike's got his ticket with him.
course, I got a golden ticket. Boy, I can't everybody leave me alone. I want to watch television. I watch all the shows, even the crummy one with the no shooting. I like gangsters best. Those gangsters. Especially when they start pumping each other full of lead, or with the old us, or with the 1, 2, 3 knuckle dusters. Oh boy, when I get to do that myself. It's the life, I tell you. It's terrific.
And that is all, folks. My TV. Sorry for bothering you, Mike. Take a look at the hero of our story, Charlie Bucket and his family. Let me introduce him to you.
They and little Charlie Bucket sleep in the other room upon mattresses on the floor. This can be very cold. As you know, this can be very cold in the wintertime. They can't afford to buy a better house because there aren't any better jobs. And Mr. Bucket is the only one that can work. And well, he lost his job a few weeks ago.
Well, I see that golden tickets. I wonder who the tickets are be pushing with you.
I hope someone like that repulsive Luke boy or what that group felt, bro. Or at least that I don't know. Or at least if you just like that TV boy.
It makes me wonder if all the children behave like they do nowadays. Like that's what they think about.
Some do. That's quite a lot of do, but not all.
And now it's only one ticket left. Quite so. And just to show I'll be eating my kind of super supper tomorrow, that ticket will go to some mansion little piece who doesn't deserve it.
I bet I know somebody who's like to find their golden ticket. Oh, hey, Charlie, you like to talk with something anyway I never saw.
Yes, I sure would, Grandpa Joe. You know, it just about makes me think when I pass Mr. Long's chocolate factory every day as I go to school. The smell of that wonderful chocolate makes me so dreamy that I have to fall asleep and bump into Mr. Walker's fence. But I guess I should realize that it's just imagination. Why, it's pure imagination.
It might be pure imagination, but I put all through that will come true.
Gee, you really think so, Grandpa Joe? Gee, I wonder.
You know what the shoe would have been nice if Charlie had one ticket.
You mean with that 10 cents that we gave him yesterday for his birthday?
Yes, the one you gave him to buy the one from the candy yesterday.
Yeah, but my mom gave me shit. I think that's how Charlie enjoyed that thing. He just loves to love chocolate. He didn't really act that disappointed though.
You might have that to disappoint, but that's because you're a smart little boy. No one wants any of us to feel sorry for you. Why, what would you? I sure wish you would. I'd do anything for that boy. But I didn't.
Mom, Dad, Grandpa Joe, Grandfolks, you'll never believe it. You'll never believe what happened.
What happened?
Well, I was walking home, and the wind was blowing so hard, and the snow was so cold. I was looking down to protect my face,
Go on.
and there it was, just lying there, kind of buried. So I picked it up, and I wiped it off, and I couldn't believe my eyes.
You found the golden ticket! Charlie found the golden ticket! Hooray! splendid fun. Here it is.
Let's see now. It says, greetings to you, the lucky finder of this golden ticket from Mr. Willy Wonka. Tremendous things are in store for you. For now, I do invite you to come to my factory and be my guest for one whole day. You and no others will be enough to find my golden tickets. I, Willy Wonka, will conduct you around my factory myself, showing you everything that there is to see, and afterwards, when it is time to leave, you will be escorted home by a procession of large trucks loaded with delicious eatables. I am preparing other surprises that are even more marvelous and more fantastic for you and for all of my beloved golden ticket holders. In your wildest dreams, you could not imagine that such things can happen to you. And now, here are your instructions. The day I have chosen for the visit is the first day in the month of February. On this day, and no other, you must come to the factory gates at 10 o'clock sharp in the morning. Don't be late, and you are allowed to bring with you either one or two members of your own family to look after you and to ensure that you do not get in any mischief. Signed, Willy Wonka.
Good day, Charlie. Look, it's the 1st of February, and everyone else is arriving together.
You're my TV. Enchanted to meet you. Yes, enchanted.
Come on, I'm missing on my favorite TV shows.
Now, Mr. T, pleased to meet you.
Overjoyed. Overjoyed. And you must be the boy who just found the ticket yesterday. Congratulations. You're Charlie Bucket, aren't you?
Yes, sir, and thank you. And this, sir, is my Grandpa Joe.
I'm Mr. Wonka. Pleased to meet you.
How do you do, Mr. Grandpa Joe? How do you do? Well now, is that everyone? Why, I guess it is. Good. Now will you please follow me? Our tour is about to begin. But do keep together. Please don't wander off by yourselves. I shouldn't like to lose any of you at this stage of the proceeding. Oh dear me, no. Here we are, through this big red door, please. That's right, it's nice and warm inside. I have to keep it warm inside the factory because the workers are used to extremely hot climates. They can't stand the cold.
Burgers?
All in good time, my dear boy. Be patient. You shall see everything as we go along. Are all of you inside? Good. Would you mind closing the door? Thank you.
I'm tired. It seems like I've been turning left and turning right and turning left and turning right for a whole hour or so. When are we going to eat? I'm hungry. Do y'all hear me? I want to eat now.
Grandpa Joe, have you noticed that we've been going downward for the longest time?
Yes, Charlie. I think I heard Miss Wonka say that we're going deep down below the surface.
Here we are, everybody. This is the chocolate room. This room is the nerve center of my whole factory. It's the heart of my whole operation.
I don't see anything besides the old river over there.
What's wrong with your river, Miss Wonka? It looks all brown and muddy looking.
Nothing wrong with it, my boy. Nothing. Nothing at all. It's chocolate. It's all chocolate. Every drop of that river is hot melted chocolate of the finest quality. The very finest quality. There's enough chocolate in there to fill every bathtub in the entire country. And all the swimming pools as well.
Isn't it terrific? And just look at my pipes. They suck up the chocolate and carry it away to all the other rooms of the factory where it's eaten. Thousands of gallons an hour, my dear children. Thousands and thousands of gallons.
Look over there! They're moving! They're wobbling! Why, it's a little man! It's a little person down there behind one of those pipes!
It is a little man, Grandpa Joe. Can you see him?
He's trolling and see moving in.
There's two of them. There's more than two. There's three or four.
What do they do?
Four then. Where do they come from?
Aren't they fantastic?
No, higher than my knee.
Look at them running along here. They can't be real people. Nonsense. Of course they're real people. They're some of my workers.
That's impossible. There are no people in the world as small as that.
No people in the world as small as that? And let me tell you something. There are over 3,000 of them in my factory. They're Oompa Loompas.
Oompa Loompas? What do you mean?
Imported direct from Loopaland. And oh, what a terrible country it is. Nothing but thick jungles infested with the most dangerous beasts in the world. Hornswogglers and snowswingers, and those terrible wicked whangdoodles. A whangdoodle would eat 10 of wolves and forgot to galloping back for a second helping. When I went out there, I found the poor little Oompa Loompas living in tree houses. They had to live in tree houses to escape the whangdoodles, hornswogglers, snowswingers. When I found them, they were practically starving to death. They were living on green caterpillars, red beetles, eucalyptus leaves, and bark of the bonbon tree. They loved cocoa beans too, but only found about 1 or 2 a year. They used to dream about cocoa beans all night and talk about them all day. It just so happens that the cocoa bean is the very thing from which all chocolate is made. I myself use billions of cocoa beans every week in this factory. So I talked to the leader of the tribe, Oompa Loompish, and told him that his people could have all the cocoa beans they wanted if they would come to work and live in my factory. So here they are. They are such wonderful workers. They all speak English now. They love dancing and music. They are always making up songs. I expect you will feel great to singing today from time to time.
Mommy, guess what? I want an Oompa Loompa. I want you to give me an Oompa Loompa. I want an Oompa Loompa right away. I want you to give me an Oompa Loompa. Go on, Mommy, get me an Oompa Loompa. No, not like that. We must interrupt Mr. Wonka. But I want an Oompa Loompa.
All right, but I can't get it for you this second.
Augustus, sweetheart, I think you better not do that.
Oh no, please, Augustus, please. I beg you not to do that. My chocolate must be in touch by human hands.
Augustus, didn't you hear what the man said? Get out of this river at once.
This stuff is terrific. Oh boy, I need a whole bucket to eat this properly.
Augustus, you must come away. You are dirtying my chocolate.
Augustus, you'll be given that nasty cold of yours to about 1 million people all over the country. Augustus, you're getting too far out.
Ah!
Oh, save him, he can't swim a yard. Look, he's being sucked into one of those pipes.
There he goes. Help, fish me out.
Oh, murder police. Our poor Augustus. He disappeared. Quick, what does that pipe go to? Call fire brigade.
Keep calm. He'll have it just fine. You wait and see.
But he'll be turning the marshmallows.
Impossible.
And why not?
Because that pipe doesn't go anywhere near the marshmallow room. It goes to the room where I love the most delicious kind of strawberry-flavored chocolate-coated veg.
Oh, my poor Augustus. They'll be sold for £5 all over the country tomorrow morning. How dare you laugh at my boy like that? Do you think some jumping is one great colossal joke?
He'll be perfectly
But
safe.
he'll be chocolate fudge.
Never. I wouldn't allow it.
Why not, may I ask?
Because the taste would be terrible. Can you imagine it? Augustus-flavored chocolate-coated glue. No one would buy it.
I don't want to think about it.
Nor do I. And I do promise you, madam, that your darling boy is perfectly safe.
If he's safe, then take me to him this instant.
Go over to one of the Oompa Loompas and ask them to show you to the fudge room. When you get there, take a long stick and start poking around inside the big chocolate mixing barrel. He should be air, but don't leave him in there too long though, or he's liable to get poured into the fudge boiler. And that really would be a disaster, wouldn't it? My chocolate would become quite uneatable.
What did he just say?
I'm joking. Forgive me. Goodbye, Mrs. Luke. See you later.